ran over the cable. So yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna share this one first, and then we proceed. This is actually gonna probably might be a very fast episode for the most part. Well, it depends. We usually have good. We usually have decent performance in Wilds of Eldraine, though I think this time might be a bit of our last hurrah. We'll see how it goes. But first, we'll share this with a few groups, and then we will be ready to proceed. Actually, I would not be surprised if I start sharing to a few less groups, but we'll see how it goes. And that's good. And yeah, here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we're going to be doing a premiere draft of Wilds of Eldraine for probably for the last time, at least until they probably do a return event. We're pretty much doing this one. We could do the alchemy version, but last time I drafted the alchemy version, I think I only ran one actual alchemy card, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the alchemy cards are more constructed build rather, and not exactly that appealing. So we'll just do regular. We'll just do regular Wilds of Eldraine. So let's see if we can get our run going quite quickly. Okay, there you go. We're in it, and let's see. We're ready to win it, more or less. Okay, ready to go. Everyone's ready. And what do we open? What we open answer is not Gruff Triplets for the first time. Let's see. Sentinel of Lost Lore. When it enters the battle, choose one. Return target adventure. Put target card you don't own that has an adventure. It's decent. 3/4. Honestly, I probably might get the best uncommon, which is Imodane's Recruiter. It does put us in one of the better color pairs. Red white's okay. It sets us. We could end up in red black, which is pretty decent considering the two black cards are not that great. Also, green looks a little. The best common is here. I think I want to go fast. Yeah, let's just take Imodane's Recruiter. Let's go fast. Let's see what we get. Well, okay, there's a cut-in that's really good. I might just take Expel the Interlopers as a safety card. Also, because we should at least take one rare. Cut-in will probably get more copies down the line. Glass Casket is also another good one that we could take. We'll take the Expel. We'll take the Expel. We're hoping not to run it, but nothing wrong with actually running it. Now here is the removal that we really want. Torch Tower, pretty good. Frantic Firebolt is less than cut in, but it's not that bad. So what are we looking for basically when we go into this? We're going to look for a lot of the cheap creatures. Though cheap creatures that are slightly better. They're usually in red. And that's probably going to be our first roadblock here. Not much in the way of good cheap creatures. We can go for red-green. That is another alternate option. Red-black, we can speculate on this one a bit. If I were to speculate, would I rather... I could speculate on red-green or red-black. So that's a good question here. Definitely don't want to take either of these. We did pass quite a bit of green, so... yeah, let's start taking some black. This is one of the better black cards at least. Also, black is actually quite good at giving us some decent bargain fodder. Not so sure which one of the two we'd run right now. But at least we want to have options in between. Okay, so we would have had more options if we went green, so that is something we should have considered. There's a Flick a Coin. It's fine. Hopeful Vigil's actually quite decent. We actually probably want to take this one. So yeah, we could stay in red-white if we take a Hopeful Vigil. There's a Mana Flare that we're never going to take. Harried Spear Guard, we probably want this one. Gives us very quick aggro. Hey Jericho Ilagan, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Musta na? Now, one reason to... Now, there is an Intangible Virtue. We could kind of go for this. We have ways of generating tokens, so this one's not so bad. I guess now is a good time to take this one because none of these other cards are that impressive. Yeah, let's try this out. So we're going to be looking on the lookout for more hopeful vigils, more ways of generating tokens. Cards like Harried Spirit Guard, the Ratcatcher trainee is also going to be a good pickup as well. So that's kind of our lookout. Not necessarily sure if we're going to hit them, but we'll see if we can. Okay, this pretty much so very unassuming pack. Yeah, Lost Cavalers of you'll be playing. Okay, what are you looking forward to getting in LCI, Lost Caverns of Ixalan? What anything that you're looking forward to getting? That would be a nice, interesting. So, impact tremors, 1 damage to each opponent. Yeah, we could speculate on this. The safer pick is Armory Mice for the most part, but that's also very unassuming. I guess we just take the Armory Mice because at least it's a creature. Okay, so Skewer Slinger. We'll take the Prophetic Prism because we might want to speculate on another color. Dutiful Griffin. I think I would prefer the Charm Clothier over the Dutiful Griffin, but I'll take a Griffin. Not the best card. More rares for the rare pile. Cavern of Souls, dinosaurs for your friend. Okay. Oh yeah, everyone's. Oh yeah, Cavern of Souls, aka control is Azori's control is kind of dead. Well, not dead, but for the most part, it's kind of okay. Great Bombardment, but this is a power 2 or less check. Cooped Up, we might have to just take Cooped Up because that is removal after all. We are passing on decent cards like Lord Skitter's Blessing. We could take Treadbind Clique. We probably not splashing Intruder Alarm, but we might splash Disdainful Stroke. That's a decent option. Would I rather have that or Cooped Up? Let's speculate a little bit. This is me becoming slightly greedy again, but we'll see if it pans out. There's a cut-in that we could take. Lich Knight's Conquest that we probably want to pass on. Yeah, we're missing a lot of the cheap We're missing a lot of the cheap creatures that make up red-white, so it's possible that red-white is overdrafted at this point. So we might have to look for an alternate plan. But again, we prioritize all the cheap creatures first. Let's try to look for adventures as well. I'd like to take Leyline, but we need to have removal too. Mary Bards is an option, but let's take removal first. Because right now we only have technically 4 pieces if we count the Griffin Airy. We don't have life gain. Armory Mice again, or Evolving Wilds. Let's play it safe. Let's take the Wilds for now. Yeah, Cavern of Souls is gonna be the biggest pick. If you're lucky, you might. If you're lucky, wait, no, I'm pretty sure the Mana Crypt is in like set boosters and collector boosters. So, oh yeah, in pre-release, what are the prizes that they give out? Do they give out draft boosters as prizes or set boosters as prizes? The last time I went to a pre-release, we haven't had set boosters yet. I think the last physical pre-release I went to was before cons actually, because afterwards I would just do draft on Magic Online, etc. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. I guess we start speculating on an alternate color now. Definitely don't want this. Ooh. I guess we could take that as the rare we're never running. I guess we could just take Charm Clothier as a safety pick. Let's at least make sure we get one rare out of this. Okay, Harried Spirit Guard again or Red Cap Thief. We barely have any celebration cards in this, mostly just the Armory Mice, so we actually want to just take the Harried Spirit Guard. Also, Fiery Emancipation it doesn't care about the color of your source, so that is something. We're taking Red Cap Thief here. We might have to actually run Fiery Emancipation after all. It's not City on Fire though. That's the big difference. Now we take a sharp load here. We might end up having to cut some of. Slumbering Keepguard. It's an option. We might need to run a bunch of cheap creatures, so let's have those in at least. Not impressed with the splash for blue. It does give us a creature though. We actually want something better. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. Search your library for an aura. I am gonna take this, but now I really wish I took that cooped up earlier. So this looks for aura. So this looks for aura or equipment. Okay. We're most likely running this just as a 3-mana 2/2 double strike. So, but it has a way of pumping, so we'll take this for now. There's an aura. We can maybe hope for that to come back. I probably will just take Hopeful Vigil again. Like we're still speculating on the on the Intangible Virtue, but we might end up having to cut it at some point. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna end up cutting it. Gadric's First Duel would be fine. Merry Bards. I guess we should get at least one copy of this. We have one cut in, we have one Merry Bards. Unassuming Sage just attaches to itself, so yeah, it looks like the Intangible Virtue is not gonna make the cut. It's like we only have 2 Harried Spirit Guards, 2 Hopeful Vigils. Nothing else that generates some creature tokens quite yet. So those are easy cuts there. Set boosters probably. In that case, yeah, I think, yeah. So there might be the off chance of a mana crypt. Maybe one of the best. Back in the day, I would just open the packs right then and there because I pretty much sold. I would sell whatever I open. Now maybe not the best idea to do that. So we have an option between Grabby Giant for a treasure token, or just a Ginger Brute. We're not really split. I could easily just cut these 2s and not bat an eye on it, so we'll probably just take the Ginger Brute for now. Now, Grabby Giant is also not bad because it does draw us cards. There's another Intangible Virtue, but yeah, it's not looking good now. I guess we can take the Witch's Mark as a way to draw cards. It's a shame we're passing on Agatha as champion. Or Collector's Fault for that matter. Have to keep it low. There's a Devouring Sugar Maw too. Well, there's equipment. Here's a piece of equipment. I think we passed quite a few of them. We're probably going to get one back. So we'll take the rare. And if not, it's not a big loss. We can probably find... Like, we have Charmed Clothier and Merry Bards as a way to enchant Kellen. So get us a little bit of extra boost there. But yeah, this is not looking like a great path for us. Okay, Stroke of I would like this, but we have to take Stroke of Midnight. We need the removal where we can get it. Yeah, probably red green might have been better. Green would have been the better splash, I guess. Yeah, let's take Kellen's Light Blades because it can just become a destroy spell. Yeah, take another Frantic Firebolt. Oh, Dragon Mantle came back. Okay, so now we're definitely cutting these 2. We'll probably cut the Prophetic Prism as well. Unless there's something better to cut, we'll figure it out. I could even just run the 41 card special. Yeah, because I think Witch's Mark and Prophet. I think Witch's Mark might be enough for draw. I don't like that. I don't like that our 2-drop slot is mostly non-creatures though. Hey, Tim Sopcat, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Are you also planning to hit the pre-release as well? Yeah, intangible virtue did not pan out. So this is we're gonna try to see if we can get at least 3 to 4 wins with this one. I am not that impressed with this deck, but we'll see how it goes. Evolving Wild, so it's an 8-8 split. Let's do a check as well. 10-12. Yeah, we probably want to cut a white card. Maybe just the dutiful. Maybe just the dutiful Griffin. It's still a 5 mana 4/4. It's not bad per se. But at least this way I can go 7-9. We still keep the prophetic prism, so that's a bonus there. Yeah, I guess we can run it like this for now. Let's see how it pans out. I'm still thinking about fire, but the problem with Fire Emancipation is that it's not City and Fire. You don't get to convoke as an option. Doing well, hoping the game for you. I'd like to, but doubt that'll happen. That's this coming Friday. Yes, November 11th. So it's usually Friday, Saturday, depends on your store. No. 10, 11. That's release day if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. It's been a long time. Oh wait, I didn't press. I thought I pressed play. That was weird. Okay, someone did not proofread it. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's Wilds of Eldraine. Sorry, I'm supposed to be looking at Lost Caverns of its no pre-release. Lots of people opening packs already, I guess. We're not in a rush. I could use another mana though. I guess I'm willing to keep this just for turn 1 Harried Spirit Guard, start beating down a bit. Now, yeah, we could. So with this one, we can crack this one, hit Kellen's Light Blades. We can't bargain it quite yet. This one has a Frostbite. Now, what we could do is we could just play Kellen instead. Oh, there's a Witch's. Okay, there's a different option. We can play Witch's Mark. Probably pitch the Light Blades. I guess there's an argument for pitching Expel, but we even hit the torch for free. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, there's a. So now we can just go Stroke of Midnight on the next card. Opponent playing white blue, which means they have some good mid-range cards for us to worry about. If we can hit one more mana, that is cut in. Now this is target, so I can Stroke of Midnight the token in response, but that feels like a waste. Now I should have paid attention with Drag. Like we can pick up Dragon Mantle right away, but I don't think I want to play a Harried Spirit card. Sir Ginger, Meal Ender. Maybe our opponent has a counter spell. I want to get it out of the way. Bounce spell would. Nope, they're actually letting it go. Maybe it's a bounce spell. Or it could be a Kellen's Light Blades. That would also be a thing. They could also be a bargain effect, but yeah, Johan's Stopgap, but that is sorceries. Yeah, Kellen's Light Blades. No bargain though. Opponent is still taking the hits as well. So release date is 17. So yeah, the pre-release is quick study, draw 2 cards. So yeah, Talo HG, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Interesting thing our opponent did. So target creature you control. We'll swing first. Exile target non-token return. Yeah, that's fine. So they still take the one from there. We will... I'm most likely going to just cast this as is. Let's force them to have a response. We'll take 6. Also, maybe there's an argument for not playing Kellen, because if we hit another mana, I could just name X equals 0. No, we didn't hit it. This is what, Ward 1? Yeah, it's Ward 1. So we're going to see if our opponent is going to... Do they have another Kellen's Light Blades? No, they're just taking the hits. Probably means that the opponent does have a way to take out Kellen. Not with Light Blades, it's attacking or blocking, but... Okay, right for a Reindeer. See, does our opponent have a Light Blades this time? Okay, they did. Okay, so we'll play Harried Spirit Guard just to lessen the amount of damage. We're bound. Opponent is now flooding greatly. Can we take... No. Block 1. Okay, we didn't quite hit, but that doesn't... Okay, we'll make the rat a young hero. That's their last card. Not it yet. Oh wow, they are flooding really badly. Well, but we did hit our mana now, so probably end of turn we will just crack the Hopeful Vigil. Got them to use up their rats. Let's see. Mantilla Razon, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Musta ka na? How is your week? How has the week been going? And yeah, that's it. Looks like our opponent is about to... Well, they might still have something. Let's try to dig for some other action just in case. Yeah, definitely want the Charm Float here. Don't want the Mountain anymore. But we'll cast first. We'll attack. See if our opponent has an out for this. Moment of Valor. Okay. Yeah, the Royal Roll would not have done anything, but now let's force them to top deck or lose. Glass Casket. It misses because it doesn't, not the right mana value. Woo! Okay, so we got our first win. Not bad. Okay, going well. Yeah, wishing everyone happy holidays up ahead. Usually you'd normally see me be getting the first few rewards, but I was already doing recording for historical access a while ago. Um, the deck I ran was more of a thesis um, rather than an actual competitive one. It's just basically spreading seas, blood moon. Let's see if there's any merit to mana denial. And okay, we're definitely mulling this. We are definitely keeping this. Uh, the difference between the two is having early drops. Yeah, we need to draw cards. And, and let's see what our opponent's next drop is. Scarecrow Guide. We're gonna firebolt that. Dragon Mantle is fine in the sense that it cantrips, but that's about it. Let's see if our opponent blocks. Yeah, they want me to spend the mana, sure. And we still got a rat for our troubles. And we can make it a royal, though it's probably not going to slip through. We might be better off putting it on the red captive, I guess. Depends on what our opponent's next drop is. Our opponent's definitely playing black-green mid-rangey. Greta Sweet Tooth. So not slipping by anytime soon. We will probably just play Charm. I might still play the Charm Clothier anyway, just to have a flying threat. Now, opponent could sack. Well, no, it's they can't do it on their. They have to do it on their own turn. Now we're gonna see if they have the Candy Grapples and the usual removal suite. That's Scream Puff. Okay, that's a problem. Thankfully, it's on damage dealt. No, I can't use the rat to block. I probably pitched the. Probably pitched the red captive. In fact, next turn I might have to sack this unless I can. Nope, they had the feed, so we are going to. Actually, it depends. I guess we do pitch this one. Then let's see if we can start getting through instead. Depends whether monstrosity, so it ends up trading for food. Definitely want the other hopeful vigil. Yeah, might as well trade. So yeah, this is probably a lost game for us. We flooded way too hard. Opponent might be, yeah, they're gonna go for 9. So I'd actually have to hold this back for defense now. Not good. Yeah, we did not have a proper out to this. And if they have proper removal, then that's it. So let's set up our next draw. Yeah. I'm gonna pitch the Armory Mice also because our only actual out now is expel the interlopers. Opponent probably eats a food token, so I am for. Oh, they put it out elsewhere. Ah, okay. So that may. Okay, we can't win at this point. We opponent has enough. Oh wait, no, they skip. They should have. Oh, I miscounted. I thought they had enough for one more. So it's pretty much expel or bust. No, never mind. They had the rankles prank. Ugh. We That's a bit unfortunate. But going into the draft, I already knew that we were in very big trouble there. Yeah, you're doing man, doing great. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Nice to see that you're doing great. Anything I want to change? Not really. That one we had to take a mulligan because of take a mulligan because we did not get the right colors per se. Also, our opener was very slow. Yeah, the problem with mid range is if you don't hit your if you don't hit con- constant gas, you're in real trouble. Maybe that's an argument for cutting a land and adding another cheap drop instead. We can afford to run early. Yeah, that's it. And I suppose what we should have done there, well, in hindsight, I would have just pitched the land instead of Kellen's Light Blaze. The Light Blaze was actually more useful. You have to remember that Kellen's Light Blaze is actually hard removal with Bargain. Why can't I hit the right mana? Anyway, we'll keep this one. We can start off with Armory Mice. We can start the beatdown with Armory Mice. So we could use some red mana. We could use red mana any moment now. Opponent landing an oof. Ugh. No choice but to have to do this. But yeah, our mana issues are going to be a bit of a problem here. Yeah, we might end up having concede because of such a. Oh, okay. So I can actually just play Red Cap Thief. Because that will trigger celebration. They'll end up taking it. We can end up just sacking this to Torch, I guess. No, sacking the treasure for Torch if we need to. We probably want to do Witch's Mark soon, but another thing we can do is we can land the Young Hero roll on this. We can grow the Armory Mice obscenely big. Opponent is trying to figure out what happened there. We'll save that. So we actually have options between on what to burn. We can like cut in is an option. Opponent is just getting an oof back. So we actually have two strats. Here. We can go Witch's Mark. Okay, so let's see. Probably gonna pitch Expel the Interlopers for this one. And we're gonna see how our opponent blocks this one. Our opponent could double block, take out the Armory Mice. In which case we surprise him with Torch the Tower. I'd prefer not to use up the mana if possible. But I guess our opponent is giving us that option. Now all is not lost here. Even if we don't hit the 4th mana, we have plays between Hopeful Vigil and Imodane's Recruiter. Now, I would love to play the Trained Troops side of this, but regular +1/+0 and haste is also fine. Let's see what our opponent's big drop is. Fell Horseman, not the strongest one. Like, I would love to cut that down. Opponent goes Fawn's Bane Troll. Now, if they don't sack, they probably sack right away. Oh, sure. They're thinking if they want to sack it or not. No, they don't want to dump it on the Armory Mice because it just trades altogether. Usually the correct play is not to sack it at all. But they can't resist the fight. They have to go for a fight here. Okay, they go for the red captive. Sure. Not, yeah. Though to be fair, if we did not hit that mana, we would be royally boned. So it's a good thing that we actually did. Now let's see. Maybe I should just cut this out altogether, but no, that was my out on the previous game. Let's see what our opponent has in store. Opponent's just playing Fell Horseman. That's fine. I can probably just what I can probably do is Besotted Knight, Royal Roll. So I can the reason I'm doing this, it will definitely force our opponent to trade at this point. And I am fine with that. Takes our opponent down to 5. If they don't have a haste creature, because if they play this one, I could just swing with Ginger Brute, no questions asked. They probably want to try to find a way to remove this. In which case we just stockpiling Celebrant, but okay, into a red Genealogist. Okay, but neither of them can block. And this is a toughness check, so that will be enough. So that will be enough to get through anyway. Yeah, Imodane's Recruiter. Its status as some power uncommon, definitely worth it. Okay, so for all those tuning in, we did take one loss earlier, but we did get 2 wins. No, ideally the sweet spot is here. You want to hit around the middle here. 4 wins and up is preferable. 3 wins is acceptable. 2 wins is sad, but I'll take it for what it is. Okay, finally, I don't have, but we will probably get our second white first. Opponent leading on Agros with Snare Master Sprite, sure. So this will have a lot of okay, going for a Wicked Roll. So we're probably just gonna go. We're probably gonna go Armory Mice at this point. Next turn, we probably just play Kellan into cut in. Conceited Witch. Let's see if our opponent's gonna trade. Probably not because they can kind of win the damage race. Now we see if they have the fairy fencing. No, they have removal. Okay, feed the cauldron. So we'll probably just cut in the witch instead. So next turn we will go Imodane's Recruiter. Oh, I'm actually liking that. If our opponent's just playing that and scrying, that's fine. That usually indicates that they don't have much to bargain or on hand if that's what they're doing right away. Opponent might actually hold back. So let's see if there's no spell. Yeah, caught them by surprise. Yeah, opponent concedes. If you see red white, you have to expect the celebration. So our rats got true. Not bad. Next turn, I was gonna just play the Spirit Guard into Recruiter and just swing for even more damage. Yeah, I think our opponent got too greedy with the. They got too greedy with the scry. It did tell me. It pretty much told me that they had nothing in hand. I probably might have second guessed if they waited a little bit. But you know what? I'm glad that yeah, good game. So we got 3 wins. We're at the barest minimum of the sweet spot. But let's see if we can keep going for more. So for the record, 3 wins, 1 loss. Let's see how far we can go. Is the magic still there, even though the deck is admittedly not super strong? Okay. Yeah, we keep this one. We have all the early aggro. This one ideally we play at 4, but if we don't, it is what it is. They were saying that Harried Spear Guard probably one of the best commons for red, and I'm not surprised. Next turn we could do Imodane's Recruiter, but I think I'm more likely to just hold back for Kellen's Lightblades. Never mind, it's Prophetic Prism. Opponents on the long game will. Ginger Brute will do. So next turn we can do Recruiter if we. I could also play Unassuming Sage. Yeah, we got too greedy. The correct play was to play Unassuming Sage also, so that next turn we could have hit for even more damage. As it is, our opponent might be having a mana problem. Yeah, No, we went first. Actually, we're the ones with the mana problem now, unless we can. Let's see what our opponent has. Gingerbread Hunt. Oh, that's fine. Gingerbread Hunter. Not ideal, but we'll take it for what it is. I don't like. So note that we can sacrifice artifacts. So we want to keep the Ginger Brute up if we just need to. Now, I have a question here. Kellen's Lightblades bargain. I think that the condition is still has to be attacking or blocking. When it's doing a Brave the Wilds, they actually probably gonna hold back. Okay, they do hit the land. So do they cast a tree drop or are they just gonna hold this back as a blocker? Because I can, yeah, if I do Imodane's Recruiter, I'm just basically throwing one of these away. I'm not be surprised if they have a removal for Kellan. So the question is, because this could easily be a pump-based spell. So I'm actually gonna, well, since they blocked with it, it makes it easy. I get to sacrifice the Ginger Brute. Fight. Stroke of Midnight. Okay, so one last hurrah. Yeah. Opponent is getting closer to casting this. Thankfully, we did take out their land. Yeah, I made the mistake of not playing the unassuming stage. I should have just played it right then and there. Turn. So opponent does get to cast this next turn, so that's a problem. Is this 5/5? Yeah. This guy, ooh, they're going for the long, and they have a hopeful vigil as well. So now the correct play here is to build up as much of a board as possible before going Imodane's Recruiter. So let's say our opponent just plays this. So they would have 3 blockers. Yeah, we can frantic fireball take out the Sky Beast tracker at least. Yeah, we'll have to do that. So we can at least chump once with the Spear Guard. Yeah, we're still basically trying to make as many ground creatures as possible. We have to go for that one big push or else we are doomed. Doomed, I say. Yeah, but if our opponent's ape keeps building up their board, it's a problem for us too. Surprised they didn't go cast this. There's a cut in. Let's wait. Because I can cut this one in, even if they sack, it still nets me a 5/4. Opponent's actually just gonna gain life. Doesn't feel like a good use if you have when you do have a Hollow Scavenger. Does our opponent have a board wipe? He's so weird. Okay. Yeah. That's the power of. Technically, it's a green-white deck. They managed to hit all their land drops on time. We miss out a bit on ours, not too badly, but this is gonna, yeah. Now it's not looking quite possible. Now it's not looking possible. I guess I could scry. Let's mountain. Yeah, we'll keep that up top. Let's see if our opponent blocks. I'll be annoyed if okay. At least we managed to take down one blocker. Not bad. So next turn we go Imodane's Recruiter, then turn after that Harried Spear Guard. Okay, they also have their own Imodane's Recruiter. This is gonna be awkward. Though then they have a way to cast a red also. They will actually get us first. And why did I block that? I forgot I had trample. I should have just blocked this one. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one because our opponent just had more. So I can swing with this one, it'll grow into a tree. Yeah. It gets to snipe something in return. Yeah. Our opponent was able to ramp quite a bit between Brave the Wilds and Return. But other than that, it's just that we were not fast. We were not fast enough to deploy our stuff. Our opponent already cast this, so they might as well swing. Like all of this is 14. Yeah, I'm. Let's see. Actually, no, that's tapped already. So there's no point blocking this one. I wish I held back that rat. Yeah, it's a good game. We goofed up on that one. I forgot the glutton had trample. We could have saved ourselves one life there. Honestly, we were probably just better off chump blocking elsewhere. But yeah, we did not have the tools for that one. I don't think we saw that kind of green earlier. So in the draft, so maybe we would not have had that access to it. I was seeing a few good green cards near not so good, just more like mid green cards. I did see a few good ones, but not so much. Okay, this one's super awkward. We have early burn, but we need white. We need white mana. Is this the same opponent again? Okay, we'll keep this. If any, it's turn one Ginger Brew turn. Yeah, we might end up losing just because of our mana issues. I'm normally a proponent of not having an evenly split mana base, and this is practically why. So next turn, okay, opponent is just setting up tokens. So next turn I will play Armory Mice. And next turn we can go Hopeful Vigil into Harried and plus Harried Spirit Guard. Problem is all our creatures are kind of soft. Let's say our opponent does play Hollow Scavenger next turn. He might trade with the Armory Mice, maybe not quite yet. We have a few pieces of removal, but if we don't hit them, we're in real trouble. At least the Armory Mice is kind of carrying its weight, all things considered. It's not the best card. I'll take it for what it is. Also note that our opponent does have a treasure, so we don't actually get to swing past this one. So I might try not to play so much because we might have to cast Expel it sometime soon. Also take note, this is a power check. So next turn most likely our opponent plays Grabby Giant. If we can set up the mana, I'd probably just say power is equal to 1 just to let these slip through. Maybe equal to 2. That will depend. If we can draw another land in the meantime, sure. If not, Hopeful Vigil is fine. Okay. Let's see. Opponent hit their 4 mana. They most likely play the Grabby Giant. They could play a 5-drop. Yeah, it's starting to look like green-black is one of the better color combos as well. I would still prefer black-red, but green-black's not so bad up either. The food synergies are quite solid, and you do have plenty of mid-range if your opponent Agatha's champion. So they are going to go for a fight. Most likely they fight the mice. Yeah, that's mean, but sure. So now we definitely want to hit our 5th land soon. We didn't quite hit it yet. Yeah, we have to pitch the Hopeful Vigil. Okay, we hit our 5th land. So next turn we will expel the interlopers first. I'm hoping our opponent commits more. Okay. I will just chump block with this. Most likely, yeah, we just say x equals 1. I could say x equals 2, but I don't like the idea of leaving this one behind. Then again, we can kind of punch through it, so no, let's. Oh, I should have said 0. My bad. Anyway, next time it's greater than equal to. So the correct answer was 0. No. Correct answer was 2. So So what we can do with this one is, if our opponent swings, we can cast Imodane's Recruiter, swing back, then torch the tower later. That's assuming our opponent doesn't have anything very heavy. If we can hit another mana, I would like to do these two. Temptations there. Now the reason I held back on this is because I do want to tutor an enchant. I do want to tutor the Dragon Mantle. Torch the tower. I too can torch a tower. And yeah, we can sub that to the bottom. Yeah, grab our Dragon Mantle. And now next turn we can go Kellen, Dragon Mantle, then these are like 3. These are hitting for 6. Opponent probably has Picnic Ruiner. Oh, go cast it. I guess we do the trade here. I accept the trade here because I might need to actually destroy a creature. So we're gonna actually do the trade here. Okay, opponent's down to. They have to have something. Okay. Ooh, 2 creature cards from among them. The card's going to hand. He didn't have anything to bargain. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason nobody plays Tundra's debut. Yeah, they were able to reveal some big stuff, but yeah, Tundra's debut really is not worth it at all. You have to bargain to make it worth it, but more often than not, it's going to be a fail case. So yeah, there we go. We've already lost twice, but we did get our 4th win. So okay, pretty much in the money. Now let's see how many more we can get before we bite the bullet. Maybe not unlimited. 4-color mid range. There was a time that everyone was speculating on how greedy you can get. The work. Okay, let's see. Yeah, comments does. Oh, I have to press refresh manually. That's horrible. Okay, that's me complaining about Streamlabs again. Anyway, moved it to the side. Yeah, I think limited is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. We most likely lead on Spirit Guard turn 1 because we can just torch the tower, hold up torch the tower if we have to. Yeah, because if our opponent is taking a mull, we are going to pressure our opponent as much as possible. Especially if their opening land is well, I guess Crystal. If you don't have any early plays, Crystal Grotto is fine turn 1. See what their follow-up play is. Picnic Ruiner. Okay, we're definitely torching that. We need to get white. We did not hit the land. We will play Prism, hoping to hit the land. We did not hit the land, but we can Witch's Mark. We can just Witch's Mark, say, the Red Cap Thief. Oh, opponent's playing Bell. Okay, we hit our land, so less pressure on us. So if we can hit one more land, that's Imodane's Recruiter right away. If not, we have the option to Frantic Firebolt if we need to. Oh yeah, our opponent's clearly stuck. Let's see. Oh wait, we have 4 mana. Yeah, let's go Unassuming Sage. Let's see what if our opponent has a response to this. Probably not going to pay for the token. Because I suspect our opponent has removal, I want to bait it out if possible. Might even just be a Torch the Tower, sacrificing the Battle Garb. Oh wow, that's such a feel bad. But yeah, I had a feeling something like that was going to happen, so that's why I did not invest in this. Now, question is, yeah, I'm still going to hold. Looks like our opponent is really stuck. And since our opponent has demonstrated not having anything, yeah, we're going to go Imodane's Recruiter. And This opponent hits a Toadstool Admirer, which we are promptly going to ignore. Yeah, we needed one more mana, but yeah, we ignore it. I guess we can Witch's Mark, try to... Yeah, we can Witch's Mark. Let's see, we could roll here. Pitch the Armory Mice. Did not hit the land, but we did hit the Hopeful Vigil, so that's fine too. Opponent is forced to chump block. But yeah, this is so unfortunate for our opponent. They took one mulligan already, but they never got past... Okay, they finally hit their third land. The mass board white is in black, so... Oh, it's Godric. Yep, I'm at... Yeah. Yeah, we actually got there. Very... Yeah, we actually got that one. Nice. Okay, so let's see how many more we... So we got our 5th win. Nice. Let's see if we can get a 6th and maybe even a 7th to cap things off. Yeah, just keep... Yeah, it's... Overall, if I can rate this format, I really like Wilds of Eldraine. I'm trying to look for a way so that it automatically refreshes and I don't have to press the refresh button every time. Yeah, this is an awkward keep, but I will keep this one. Basically, it's Harriet's Spirit Guard turn 1. I most likely go Evolving Wilds turn 2, but... Oh, Ironcrag, okay. Okay, this is me being a bit greedy here. Savior of the Sleeping. Okay, but they are stuck. They are technically stuck on mana, so I get to play this and okay, we need double and an unassuming Sage. So next turn I could do Kellan plus Dragon Mantle. It will not get past this one. Oh wow. Multiple Saviors is sleeping. So alternate strat is to just cut in, I guess. The next turn we go Imodane's Recruiter. Opponent has break the spell. Okay, but the damage has been done. Red Tooth Vanguard. Okay. We take some damage on the way back. There's a Witch's Mark, but now we can go. Basically trying to encourage our opponent to trade soon. Next turn we probably Grasp of Fate. They're paying the 1, but it leaves us with a flyer, so I'm actually happy with that. I am okay trading. So next turn we have multiple options. I can go Kellan plus Dragon Mantle, then Imodane's Recruiter the turn after. Never mind, opponent concedes. They did miss multiple mana drops as well, so again, punishing them. So next game is definitely the last one. Wonder how well we're gonna do there. Yeah, what? Okay, 6 wins, 2 losses. I have gotten one 7x. Usually, the others are usually like 3, 4. six at least for this format. So looking pretty good. Well, I would say that we've gotten our above average. Super sketchy. We like have spirit guard, but we will need another land or we're doing nothing. We're gonna take them all. We are keeping this one. We will. So we most likely do unassuming sage turn 2. I can also just go Kellen, just get the Dragon Mantle out because this is a horrible thing to draw into. The next turn we can do unassuming sage plus plus Dragon Mantle to get our card. I can also just, yeah, I'm actually gonna play this. Draw draw a card. It doesn't pump it, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, hit our Prophetic Prism. Next turn we will have options. I can do cut in. Opponent has 3 mana, so they 4 mana, so they have options here. I'm probably gonna aim for cutting in some things. Beanstalk, okay, no, just Beanstalk Worm, play an additional land. So there's our cut in target. Green white, Minstrosity. Yeah, we're not cutting that one down. So we will just play Kellen the Fey Blooded here. I will swing. See if our opponent trades. Opponent's gonna trade because it's not like it's gonna slip through. So now here's, I'm hoping they don't have an Agatha's Champion. They most likely just, I'm hoping they play just the Beanstalk Worm, so at least I can cut in. Candy Grapple. Ugh. Okay, but that will into another Root Rider Fawn. So I can either Prophetic Prism draw or just go for the Charming Clothier, and yeah, let's do the Clothier. It's so they actually have, yeah, the Monstrosity should have been the clue that they had black. The double Root Rider Fawn really supported that. Utopia Sprawl, sure. Okay, they're just casting that, that's fine. So, Prophetic Prism first, because we really need to draw something that's not a land. Unfortunately, that is a land. So now we're hitting with a 4/4, but yeah, if we can't get actual cards later, we're in real trouble. Imodane's Recruiter would be a really good drop. Yeah, we flooded really hard, all things considered. Griffin Airy. Now let's do a double check. This is at the beginning of your end step. Oh, well, we're really flooding. So if they cannot, so they have to crack the food now. If they play anything, they cannot just crack the food on their turn. Ooh, Unnatural Growth. Wow, this is a time to be flooded. I have to hold back now. Yeah, we flooded very hard. Like our opponent only had hit 5 lands, we hit like 8, and they even shootered for one of them. Yeah, we're gonna lose just because of this, and there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, take two. That's fine. Problem is, yeah, they really had the mana to support unnatural growth. I'll play this one just to have an additional blocker, but honestly speaking, I'm just waiting for an expel the interlopers to clear the entire board. Yeah, it's interlopers or bust at this point. I don't see the point of holding. Yeah, I can't block it, and we has menace. Yeah, if we don't, we flooded so badly. Ah, what a horrible way to lose. But well, that's magic. That's how it goes. We did get 6 wins, and we have to admit 2 of our wins was because our opponent did have mana troubles. So it is what it is. And hey, 6 wins is still not it's still not too bad. We definitely made our our entry fee back. So I can't complain too much about it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. I want to say thank you to all those who tuned in. Thank you to Jericho Ilagan. Thank you to Tim Sopcat. Thank you to Talo HG. Thank you to Mantilla Razon. Yeah, finally got our first Leyline of the Void and Blossoming Tortoise. As far as formats, I am going to miss this one as a draft format. I enjoy it quite a bit. I know some people are complaining, oh, the Enchanting Tales cards did not exactly fit limited. I'm actually glad for it because um, the number one complaint people usually have is that there are too many rares to worry about. Having the Enchanting Tales be more constructed and rather than rare powered, pretty much is I actually like it a lot. I will comment that a lot of the cards don't exactly hit constructed either, so that is admittedly a miss. But that is what it is. Hey, Fonts Bale Troll. Hey, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.